Minecraft is a game known by many for having no rules. Or does it? Uttered by millions of players over the years, the phrase "never dig straight down" warns about the dangers that may be lurking just underneath that one last block. Though this rule is incredibly well known throughout the Minecraft community, most players don't realize how complex the seemingly simple rule is. Today, we're going to talk about the dangerous legacy of Minecraft's #1 rule: never dig straight down. The story of Minecraft's #1 rule begins all the way back in 2010. Minecraft's popularity was beginning to grow at a rapid rate, and online discussions of the game began to spark everywhere. On the Minecraft forum, many players started sharing tips and tricks on how to survive in the world of Minecraft. Most of this early advice is pretty standard, but one stood out significantly from the rest. See, when playing Minecraft, players noticed pretty early on how bad of an idea it was to dig the blocks directly underneath you. It could potentially drop an unsuspecting you into a pool of lava, a cave full of monsters, or a giant chasm. So, never dig straight down was, generally, a great piece of advice to follow if you didn't want your inventory burned to a crisp. Better safe than sorry. Since then, the rule has spread like wildfire throughout the Minecraft community, saving many players' lives and sparking memes, official merchandise, and hilarious videos. In the past 12 years, players new and old have followed this rule of thumb closely. But this seemingly simple rule is actually not so simple anymore. Through Minecraft's many updates and constantly evolving community, this simple rule has developed into something more complex. Many players online have spoken out against the rule, saying that digging straight down isn't even that dangerous. Some even went as far as to claim that it can actually make finding caves and rare ores easy and quick. While digging straight down can make these tasks quicker, what about the many hazards that are presented? Well, as you've probably seen on the internet before, Minecraft players have simply developed new strategies to overcome them. Fell into lava, falling into a giant cave, both of these are easily survivable with just a bucket of water if you know what you're doing. And for your trouble, you might just find something of value. So, from one side of the argument, digging straight down isn't that dangerous, and can actually be pretty beneficial. But on the other side of the argument, things don't look so safe either. Players that agree with the rule argue that digging straight down is unnecessarily dangerous, and that you can just make a staircase down to bedrock and avoid pretty much all possible death. In fact, on the most recent version, 1.19, I performed a small experiment to see how dangerous digging straight down truly is. Out of 10 tests, the results were split evenly between death and making it down to bedrock alive. I don't know about you, but I would not take those chances, especially if I had valuable items. Besides, those 5 deaths could have been completely avoided had I just staircased instead. So even considering the new strategies like water bucket clutching, digging straight down can still be extremely risky, especially now that there's a lot more hazards to watch out for. On top of the usual lava, there's bigger caves, dripstone spikes, and the mild threat of awakening the warden if you happen to fall into the deep dark. So, what should you do? Should you dig straight down or not? Well, I'm afraid the final answer is not as simple as you might think. Whether you should dig straight down or not in Minecraft is entirely up to you. Depending on your gear, your skill level, and your luck, you might find digging straight down to be extremely rewarding, or you might find it to be the path to your doom. The rule is no longer so one-sided, but rather, it's now a test of your skill and luck. So, do you take the risk for the reward, or do you play it safe and never find out? It's entirely up to you.